Hey yo, what's good people? And right here we have S.h.figuarts Vegeta older style battle clothes. And you know, this is actually a release I was really looking forward to. Now, it's just whatever. But either way, it's finally here. We're finally actually rounding out the Frieza saga, and you know, pretty much the only new thing, I'm just gonna go through the pictures real quick about this figure, is the head sculpt. Everything else is just, you know, a new, like, spandex, of course, is a darker blue. And he comes with that broken abdomen piece from when Krillin shot him so he could get the Zenkai boost. But other than that, I don't have a whole lot to say about this figure. I'm happy that it's finally being released. I kind of want to say it shouldn't be a premium Bandai exclusive, but you know, we beat that dead horse so much that it just is what it is at this point. $60 price point. Once again, even with the price, that is what it is at this point. You're either gonna get it or you're not. So, but besides that, brand new, like I said, brand new head sculpt. I think it looks good for this Vegeta, absolutely. But what are the implications of this release? Because, like I said, I don't have a whole lot to say about it being revealed. There's not a whole lot of new parts to this figure. It's not super. It's exciting in the sense that I wanted this version of Vegeta, but it's not exciting in the sense that, you know, it's not a whole. There's not a whole lot of new parts to this. I think we'll continue to get Vegetas with no new parts until one of these two Vegetas comes out. That is Batman Vegeta and Super Vegeta. From then forward, we'll probably get a lot more, you know, new. Those two Vegetas will set the standard for the new era of Vegetas that'll have new mold and new articulation. That being said, what are the implications of this figure, right, being released? So, real quick, the delivery month is February of next year. So, our two premium Bandai exclusives for next year so far is Pan and Vegeta. Pan for January, Vegeta for February. And the pre-orders are already open, so if you want this figure, go ahead and go to Premium Bandai and pre-order it. Or you could go to one of those Japanese import sites such as Hobby Genki, but those sites tend to sell out very fast because like the pre-orders will open like, and like, for example, I live on the east coast of the United States, so those pre-orders will typically open like in the wee hours of the morning, like at 3 o'clock in the morning over here. But back to what I was saying, right? The implications of this release. So one thing that you see is him fighting Jace. Now, when was the last time Jace was released? The last time he was released was the first time that he was released, meaning that he's most likely going to get a re-release. And if Jace is getting a re-release, we can assume the whole Ginyu Force will end up getting a re-release, which is going to be pretty exciting. Now, when and how it will be re-released? My money, once again, I know I was wrong this year with the SDCC exclusives prediction. I could see the Ginyu Force being released as, you know, some exclusives for San Diego Comic-Con next year. Now, the one thing I will say is that if it isn't, maybe they'll get a set of general releases. That would be pretty cool. I doubt it, but that would be pretty cool. What else? That's the main thing I have to say about this Vegeta. Like, once again, not a whole lot. It hasn't come with a whole lot of accessories. Pretty much a standard, you know, kind of regular premium Bandai release. I wish it had a bit more new accessories and whatnot, but you know, Vegeta didn't have this look for long, and from their perspective, they're probably looking at it as, you know, this character, this version of Vegeta didn't appear in the series for too long, so, you know, we can just give him the standard treatment. No new sculpt, no new updated mold, anything like that, and it'll be fine. I think it's cool that they gave him, like, the crying face. That's pretty cool. But yeah, not a whole lot to say unless I think of something else, because I had a whole bunch of things. This is my second time recording this video to say, but I'm gonna end it here, and if there's more, you'll see like an edit. Peace. Okay, so I remember the rest of what I was gonna say. So the next thing I was gonna say is I was gonna continue on with the implication, you know, now that this figure is being dropped, what are the other releases that are most likely to follow suit in regards to the Namek saga? Because once again, we're pretty much the end. It's pretty much going to be like, what, 2 more releases after this for the Namek saga, and we'll be done. Like, finished. Officially finished. And those 2 figures are Nail and Monster Zarbon. Now, Nail is going to be very interesting. It's going to be a very interesting release, because I wonder if Nail will get a completely new mold, or if it's just going to be a Piccolo mold with some retooling. That's going to be very interesting to see. Now, as far as Monster Zarbon, you know the implications of that. If we get Monster Zarbon, then I could potentially see Monster Zarbon coming with some battle damage for 24,000 power level Vegeta. You know, such as, you know, broken shoulder pad piece or something like that. And of course, if they give us Monster Zarbon, they're going to have to reissue the original Zarbon, which I'm actually not mad at that. I like a reissue of that Zarbon, because I never got the figure myself. And I don't want to have to pay, you know, huge amounts of money for it. But who knows? If I'm impatient, I might end up getting it anyways. Who knows, right? That is the plight of collecting action figures. But yeah, like I said, this will probably be one of the last 2.0 Vegetas that we'll get. The Vegetas that are guaranteed, in my opinion, to have brand new molds are Super Vegeta, when he fought Second Form Cell, and of course Batman Vegeta, because that's just a completely different outfit altogether, so it has to be new sculpted. But with that being said, this, you know, fairly short video this time around. Until next time, this has been Bombastic Plastic. Stay fantastic, and as always, I appreciate the support and watching the videos. Have a blessed day.